races using it.
Do I have a problem with other races using it? Well, I mean, it's
because I'm one that, to me, it's all about context. You can call me,
right.
You can call me anything you want.
All right.
There's some that are a little bit touchy. You know,
Right.
you start getting towards the more feminine ones. I don't know why, but that one gets a little bit more touchy. But you
Right,
can call me
right.
anything you want in joking, in context, however you mean it.
Right.
And so I'm one of the ones that I'd give her that pass, assuming that she was somebody that came up either saying it or hearing it, because there are Latins who did come up using that word.
Right.
Other people would say, no, as a black man, you don't let anybody else say that that's not black.
Right.
But if I'm going to sit up here and quote unquote defend the word,
Right.
defend the use of it today,
Right.
then I can't say, okay, well, only blacks can say it.
Right.
But that's...
No, I'm giving some Latino women passes on it, you know, and it's because I know them. So that's what it is. I mean, like you said, context matters, and comfort level matters.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's the same way for the word bitch. That's what I'm saying. You know,
it is, and like for me to say it, it's like you should never ever say the word in a song or anything. Women
Right.
say it to each other. And
Right.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But it's
Right.
the same thing where the context
Right.
for the same word has a different meaning.
Exactly.
And who it's coming from, who it's going to, and all of that.
Exactly.
So,
and that's my thing, because two women call each other a bitch. Oh, that bitch, you my bitch, whatever, blah, blah. And then when you say, oh, that bitch be tripping. What you say? Why you call that woman that? You know, it's the same woman. So I think we all as individuals know there are some key words, some hot button words, and most of the time it's context. Most of the time it's context. It's no black and white, y'all. There's no, it's okay, it's not okay. It's a matter of we're humans and we're gonna respond differently to different situations. So that's why I use that example. You know, the nigga word versus the bitch word, because you know, bitch is a very offensive word. You call a man a bitch, you call a woman a bitch. It's very offensive. So, but women, girls, they do use it with each other, and it's like that's funny. You know, I done had some heck of arguments, and when I needed to go to my B card, I pulled it. You know, because I'm gonna put it. You know, I'm gonna push the whole. I'm tipping the Titanic. You know what I mean? You know, I
hardcore.
You know, I had to go there, man. But it's just funny. It's just funny. So, and then you get into this thing where you be like, how much does it really matter? I mean, you know, they tell you if you don't adopt it, then it don't apply to you. You know, it just rolls off your shoulders. So just because somebody call you that in a derogatory way, I mean, if you be like, hey, that's funny that you think I'm that way.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to lose any sleep over it.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's not like I'm going to wake up one day and say, oh, well, I need to act this way now.
Right, exactly, because they didn't put that label on me.
Again, I say all this, and at the same time, it's not advocating or saying that everybody should go around using the word.
Right.
Or that it's, you know, appropriate and should be used at the office and all this and that, because that's not what we're saying. It's just, you could make the same argument to say nobody should ever say any curse words, and you could be right, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world. And there is a context to it, and there is a different side, and it's not just black and white, like the word is the word is the word.
Right, exactly.
A perfect example, and it still pisses me off. And see, that's kind of my choice of curse words. Whenever I speak out of line, it's usually for dramatic effect,
right,
or to be funny.
Right.
So, and I make up my own curse words. But anyway,
right.
But anyway, the thing that gets me is when you see people that are the most outspoken about it, and you think of the woman that you know who's the most outspoken about it, and you can probably count on two hands the time that she said the same word herself in a different context. Right. The other thing is they were crusading about how rap music is degrading to women, which it is, it isn't, whatever. That's not the angle I'm trying to go. What I'm trying to go is the example that they used for rap music being degrading to women was Ludacris's song "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way." And the thing is that whether you believe that or not, there's a lot worse songs that can make your point. But the point I'm trying to make here is that for people who don't know, don't understand, who don't listen to rap music, bitch is a non-gender word in this case. It doesn't mean move, female driver, get out the way. In this case, bitch is gender specific.
Right.
So, again, if you want to fight that battle, fight the battle, but don't make it sound like it's the end of the world and blow it out of proportion, and don't be a hypocrite about it, I guess is all I want to say.
Good deal. Good point. Good. I wish I could go into that song right now. I wish I could go into that song. But what we will
and you know what it was? It was some dude who had never even heard of Ludacris.
Right.
And probably heard his 14-year-old son listen to it and said, "What is this crap?
Right.
This is just outstanding. Telling women drivers to get out of the way."
Right.
That's exactly what happened. So it's like the people who listen to hip hop the least have the most to say about it.
Right. Exactly.
And
that is frustrating. And that's why you gotta have, representatives of your culture at all levels.
And the other example that they gave, there were two videos that they played. One was Ludacris Move, and then the other one was T.I.'s. Did I say T.I.? Nelly. The other one was Nelly's Tip Drill. First of all, that song's like 10 years old.
Right.
Which, by rap standards, that's an eternity.
Exactly.
Second of all, I never actually saw it played on regular TV. I saw it on that, was it Late Night Uncensored or whatever that MTV used to have?
Yeah.
And they played some of the more risque videos.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, for videos like that, first of all, you had to actually go out and find them.
Right. Exactly.
And 10 years is a long time. And if you want to make that point that these videos are degrading to women, I can name you 50 different songs that are worse than that.
I mean, and the thing is, how many rock and roll songs are about money, drugs, sex? The life of a rock and roller. All that. So talking about the groupies come from rock and roll. That's a very degrading name for a woman. You ain't nothing but a groupie. Might as well be calling her a bitch. I mean, that's a very strong word, And the movies, the movies that portray all these, they're acting, it's just entertainment when it's a movie.
Now you got on something else. Go ahead.
It's just like you want to target this particular culture, and there's so many ills that existed before it, and now hip hop is well into it. 20 years, 30 years since 1985. So what's that? 15, 25 years old, approximately. And yes, I give Ice Cube credit for gangster rap. That's right. So it's 25 years old. I mean, it's established now. So that's fine. You can critique it. You can look at the influence it had on culture, the hip hop culture, because that's what was created. So that's great. But definitely don't separate it from the rest of entertainment cultures and say, right, these things only exist in hip hop. Definitely don't
get that. I just don't get that. I understand hip hop's not all positive. I understand you don't like it. But when people come out and say, all these rappers that are talking about it, they never actually did this stuff. And it's like, I knew that when I was 10.
Right,
it's
exactly.
You think Schwarzenegger was really shooting all those people in Terminator? Do you think Johnny Cash really shot Delia or whatever?
Exactly.
Shot her in the side. He didn't want to see her suffer, so with the second shot, she died. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's a shame. I'll say that. So, with that being said, we're going to go into our last segment of the night. And this is going to be the woman who was banned from a mall. And we'll find out why. We'll find out her story, her version of it. So, we're going to give y'all a little bit of music. And we're going to add this here. I'll give y'all some music. Then we're going to come back to the video.